While crypto and blockchain have the technology and capability to revolutionize how we use the internet, the space has been a little quiet in this last year. That has to do with us being in a bear market, potential recession, and the inflation going crazy. But this down market leaves a ton of opportunity and room for you to get your foot in the door so that when the bull market comes back, you'll be in a prime position to make a ton of money, and you'll have the skills to pay the bills to land yourself a six-figure, high-paying job, or freelancing should you choose to. In order to take advantage of this opportunity, you do need to learn the skills in order to develop and write smart contracts. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing an article I found going over 100 days of code and what you need to learn in order to develop those skills. My name is Anthony with the Blockchain Dojo, where we turn you into a blockchain ninja and a Solidity expert. If you learned something new, please like and subscribe. Let's get started. Which I'll link below, they go over the 100 days of Solidity, starting with day one, which is going to be the introduction to Solidity and just understanding what Solidity is and importance of the blockchain and how it works. Days 2 to 3 would be going over the Solidity basics like data types, variables, and operators, if statements and loops, as well as writing some basic smart contracts. Day 4 through 7 would be Solidity functions and events to understand how functions work and how events are actually emitted. 8 through 12 is to understand contracts and inheritance. Solidity is an object-oriented programming language, but it's really a contract-based oriented programming language. But it still does follow the same principles of inheritance and things along those lines. Day 13 to 17, you want to go over data structures. And I don't mean the primitive data types, but the more complex data types like arrays, mappings, and structs. In day 18 to 22, you want to go over advanced topics such as error handling, gas optimization, and security considerations. Now, the security considerations is going to be an ongoing topic that you'll have to continuously learn, but understanding error handling and gas optimization is key. Next, for days 23 to 30, you want to go over testing and debugging. Now, there are a few different frameworks that you can use to test, such as Truffle, Hardhat, and Foundry. I personally use Hardhat a lot, but I've heard great things about Foundry and how you can be utilized to access different tests that Truffle and Hardhat can't. Day 31 through 40 is the Solidity integration with Web3 and front-end development. So this is essentially how you're going to be building your front ends to hook in with your smart contracts and access and read data from the blockchain, as well as write data to the blockchain. Day 41 to 50 is the best practices. So after you have an understanding of writing Solidity code and how to actually build your first smart contracts, you want to go over the best practices and how to optimize your smart contracts. Day 51 to 60 is the deployment and production readiness, which is essentially just putting on those final touches on your smart contract, optimizing for gas costs, deployment costs, and performance. Day 61 to 70 is going over Solidity upgrades and maintenance. While smart contracts are immutable, there are upgradable protocols and proxies that you can implement, and this is where we would go over how to actually implement the proxy patterns and state migrations. Day 71 to 75 is you want to start a Solidity project development by starting to plan and design your Solidity-based dApp or dApplication. Day 76 to 85 is you want to understand the proper documentation, best practices for documentation, as well as writing your own documentation for your Solidity project. Day 86 to 95 is you want to optimize your project for performance and gas cost optimizations, as well as if you implemented any upgradability and things along those lines, as well as to keep in mind your security considerations, making sure that your contracts aren't easily hackable. Day 96 to 100 is a project review and conclusion. And you want to analyze your project functionality, security, and performance, as well as reflect on what you've learned and how you can implement and improve your next iteration of the project. I read this article and I just wanted to bring it to you guys because I figure it was something that could help direct you on your path or put some more framework into what you need to learn and how you need to go about learning it. I also thought it was just a great article in general. Thanks for staying to the end. If you did learn something new, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more content.